Christmas is a time of hope and joy and plenty of opportunities to give people things that they're forced to open. And that's why I've designed 3 different pranks, and today I'm going to show you how I made them and whether they're actually good pranks or not. The first thing I think we can improve is the Christmas cracker. I'm talking cap guns. Christmas crackers are great. You get a little hat, a joke, and a little bit of a pop when you pull it. But I want that pop to be a bit more like a bang. But this cap gun isn't going to fit inside a Christmas cracker, so we've got to steal the mechanism and shrink it down so we can make it work. It took me a few different iterations to make that work, but after 4 different iterations, we managed to make this. It works by holding a plunger in tension using 2 springs and a draw pin to keep it in place. Then, when the cap is in place, all you have to do is pull the pin. And so now we just connect that up to the cracker that's already in the Christmas cracker, and we should be good to go. The time I planned to test this prank was at an end of year celebration with some friends. And although I made 2 loaded Christmas crackers,
3, 2, 1.
They both misfired. Luckily, family dinner was just around the corner, and this time, it worked. Albeit a little bit anticlimactic. But if nothing else, my nephew loved this one.
Pull it as hard as you can. Whoa!
Because this prank had so many misfires, I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10 because 50% of the time it didn't work. So for the next Christmas prank, I wanted to use an air horn. The plan was to situate it inside of a box so that when the lid was taken off, the air horn would go off and there'd be nothing that they could do about it. So we have to make something that can mount an air horn inside this container. I'm thinking it'll be tensioned with a rubber band and have a little clip, so that when you remove the clip, the thing will just go off and won't be able to be turned off without removing the air horn from the container. So let's make that mount. I jumped into Fusion 360 and modeled something up quick, and then we just have to put it all together, hoping that we don't set it off by accident. I wish I could say that was the only time that happened, but it definitely wasn't. So the air horn mount friction fit into the box, and then it was on to the next step.
So now I just need to attach the string to the lid somehow.
So I used an eyelet screwed into the lid so that I could direct the string up and then back down to the base of the container, which was then glued in place to keep it tensioned.
All right, let's take this guy outside to see if he works, because I don't really want to get deaf again.
Okay, so the premise is the person will open this by unclipping this. The whole thing will pull and release that little clip. So let's see if it works. Frick. Well, it worked. That's so funny. The whole thing just jumped out. That's actually perfect. All right, now we just have to make it look pretty. That was so good. So now with everything hidden, that's present too. Now to give it to someone. An upside of making silly internet videos is that your family get used to you having a camera around, and so their defenses are down.
Is there a present inside? That makes sense. Why is that? Oh.
Thank you, Katie, for seeing through the prank and still going through with it. The problem with being known for pranks is that when you bring Christmas presents out early, no one trusts you.
Oh. Yeah, just yank it.
I really liked this prank, so I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10 because every time it brought smiles and was a bit of fun. And so for my final prank, I wanted to use electricity to shock people before they even get a chance to open the present. This is a TENS machine, and I used it in a previous project. You should go check it out. But I think if we can hook this up to a present so that when you're unwrapping the present, you get shocked, I think that would be pretty funny. So first, let's just try and see if that actually works. Okay, so if we attach this one to here, that'd be one side of the present. And we attach one to the other side, so now it's 2 sides of the present, and I turn the TENS machine on. Then when we... Okay. Ah! If you hold one at a time, you don't get shocked, but if you touch both, that's good. I think this will work. Now we just have to wrap a present. Okay, so now that we have a box covered in foil, let's add the electrodes and see if we can get this working. So while that's happening, let me explain how this actually works. We've got an electrode connected to the lid and to the base of the box. I've put this insulating tape between the two so that it doesn't conduct electricity, so that when you touch the box, your hand is the conductor that connects the two, causing an electric shock. For now, we're just gonna leave the TENS machine outside so I can do some testing. So this is essentially what the present's gonna be. Right now it's not on, so you can hold it, but as soon as I turn it on, okay, got a yellow light. Okay, I need to turn that down, that's too much. Just make it a little bit. Little bit is still a lot. This is perfect. Then I decided to put it in a smaller box and wrap it all up all nice. Now, some people were excited to receive early Christmas presents.
It would be good.
That's the only one.
And some people know better than to expect anything than a prank from Joel.
You have the TENS machine on full power? Yeah. Oh man. This is a prank.
Ah, it's the... Whoa. This was my favorite present because of all the different reactions that I got. I'm gonna rate this one a 10 out of 10 because it was just the best one in my opinion.
Somebody else will get pranked by that. Very good.
These prank presents were a blast to make, but I would be lying if that was the best part of it. To be honest, the best part of this video was the joy and connection that came from spending time with my friends and family. And so this Christmas, I pray and I hope that you spend it with people you love and that you know that there is hope.